Hello. This is me today because I woke up with a headache and I feel like a garbage gremlin. Hi friends. We're coloring today. Tian's also home today and he gets to hang out with me and pretend to work. Actually, he was working. That's a lie. Fuck headaches for real. Like, this is dumb. But we're gonna color. Because coloring's fun. Then I was also just like going through my email. Because it's gotten to the point where it's way too much. And so I was trying to like delete some emails. And good God, there are so many. Go get your coffee. Go get it. You got lots to do. That's good. I have things to do and I got some stuff done, but I'm also going to take it easy because we're not going to overdo it and make everything worse. These are so cute. I like that this one. Oh, we should start on this one. I have a soda over here that you can't see, but I also have my giant thing of water. Cozy Spaces. I want to look. I like these ones. And so I might look into this artist more because I like how like large the pictures are. It's easier for me to see. I don't have to strain to be like, oh, let me see all these details. Like you can color however you want to, but like I like how large print all of this is. It's a lot. It's just very calming. It's very nice. Has redeemed headache appropriate jump scare. Oh yeah, and then I went and turned like the jump scare off. I turned like a good amount of the things off. Half of the redeems that I did turn off were like sound ones because I was like, I'd keep them on normally, but my head hurts and I just can't today. And I figured no one would be mad. I didn't even look. Yeah, I was like, the ones who do use it will understand. Because like you said, you're not a complete monster. Almost choked on my water. It's fine. I was like, I'm just going to turn it off anyway, just in case. We're gonna do this one first. Look at all these colors. Hey, what color should I use? Can't see. I'm just gonna put all the colors I want out. This one. This one. This one. Beautiful. I've been feeding my lungs coffee all week. It's been great. I'm sure it definitely helps you breathe. Are you smoking coffee? Oh, you also get migraines, so you get it. Yeah, like luckily this hasn't like leapt into the migraine category. Because I woke up, I kept waking up last night. First of all, that was annoying. That's strange. I see you're playing not Lost Ark. You're playing Ark. You could also play Lost Ark if you wanted to. I still haven't tried the ab server yet, and I was going to try it yesterday, and then I ended up playing a few rounds of Fortnite. If I feel better today, I want to try the server tonight, but I do want to try it this week. It's like 6 of us on last night. I really want to get on. I also wanted to level up in Fortnite last night. Anyways. Yeah, like luckily I kept waking up, and so I know that didn't help. And it's not a migraine. Knock wood, hopefully it doesn't become a migraine. But goddamn, like if you get migraines or even just like very consistent severe headaches, like you get it, which is great because then people understand. Posted page in Discord that colored. I want to see. Please hold. Please hold. I have to move things around. Where am I going? Where am I going? What am I doing? That's cute, T. Yeah, I like how big like all of the pictures are and like all the elements of the page. Because I have the other one I have. It's not as, the style is different. It's still really nice, but like this is kind of more large and giant bubbly kind of print. The other one isn't, from what I remember. So anyways, I ended up crashing out last night. I actually went to bed at a decent time. I went to bed at 10. I was like, I'm working on my sleep. I'm doing good. I had a dream last night. I was told to get on antidepressants, anti-anxiety meds because I booed a Maple Leafs fan. I'm a Leafs fan. I'm really bad at the past like 5 years. I've not kept up with any hockey, but I call myself a Leafs fan because that was my first NHL game. So, but I wouldn't tell you that. That's really rude. I had to nap earlier because something downtown suffered a gnarly headache. No. Yep, that's how you gotta do it. Like, I also want a nap. Like, that's just how it is. Like, if you are able to, if you can, one, catch it in time, i.e. the headache. If you can catch it in time, and if you were able to, like, go lie down and just get in the dark and the quiet, that's what you can do. But, like, obviously, for folks that have any kind of job, but, like, you know, out of the home job or even like work at home job, people can't or even if you're not at work and you're like, okay, well, I'm at the DMV, I can't just go lay down right now because one, that's nasty, and two, you're at the DMV, you can't just lay down and take a nap. You can't just leave because then fuck yourself over for that appointment anyway. Anywho, high likelihood I nap. I'm very tempted to nap after stream. And I'm always on the fence about that because I'm like, well, if I nap, that's going to be a solid minimum 2 hours, ideally at least 3, and then that'll fuck up my sleep for later. So then I'm like, what if I just stay awake, go to bed extra early, and I'll be tired, so then I'll pass out real fast. But I don't know. DMG a pick. I put hat on my jumping spider. The heck was so bad yesterday. No, almost put in sick time to get out of work. See, and then at least here in the US, like, ain't nobody got enough fucking time. Use up all your time off, and then you're like, well, fuck me, I guess. It's so cute, Strange. She has a little hat. I really want the DLCs. Like, I really don't want to pay for shit. I understand why they're doing it. I know a lot of people are unhappy that they've got like all these paid things out, and like part of me gets it, but then the other part of me is like, I mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to buy it. Hi, Spoop or Brave. Yep. Wait, who's here? Spoopy's not here. That was Raven. I know exactly what's going on. It's fine. Ay, ay, ay. Rescue meds and a forehead 10. Oh, I didn't know they had 10 unit for forehead. I take sumatriptan, and like, it's really annoying because it's that fun guessing game of, is it a headache or is it a migraine? But if you wait, because you know, my doctor was very, very, very like, don't take it for just a headache. Don't take it for just a headache. And I'm like, I get it. But then you have to walk that fine line. Is it a headache or is it a migraine? Or is it going to turn into a migraine because you take it too late? It ain't going to do shit. So, it's great. You said, yeah, I didn't know you got stuff for every map until you told me that. Strange. I thought it was just stuff for Scorched. Because, like, that's kind of how it came off when they were promoting Bobs and everything. So I was like, oh, well, if it's just for Scorched, So I didn't know. The spider, I've seen folks use the spider. It looks really, really fun to, like, go swinging around. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, you're separate. Oh, your sick time separate from PTO. That's nice. So I still have like 80 hours of sick time that I've been saying. That's nice. Because I know a lot of places it's all just, you know, it's lumped into one technically. Typically. I can talk. It's fine. Partner was just prescribed him for his chronic headaches. They've been really working for him. That's good. Well, first of all, I read the 10 unit thing as celery, and it's not celery, but that's also how I thought HOTTOGO spelled hot dog, so, you know. I've worked with COVID and pneumonia, and they give it to you to use, and then I get guilt. Don't feel guilty. If you are sick in any form, take your sick time. Use your sick time. Don't feel bad. You need rest. I also would yell on migraines overnight, Theo. Yeah, and once it started, you're just kind of fucked. You either wait too long and you're like, well, I'm screwed, or you wake up with it and you're like, I'm screwed because the medicine's not going to do anything now. Or you thought you caught it in time, but you really didn't, and you're screwed. So, definitely. You think they would know if I went in there? I'm like, so I thought it was celery and it's not. They'd be like, you're an idiot. Yeah, I've heard people who have like the unlimited PTO or unlimited sick time, and then people use it responsibly. There's always going to be people who abuse it. But like folks who use it, you know, at a normal, typical rate or whatever, and they're like, you're taking too much time off. Well, then shut the fuck up. It's there for me to use. Oh, Cephali's name brand. They would probably know. They'd be like, you're dumb, but we understand what you're saying. Unlimited PTO, but 80 hours of sick. You'd think it would be the other way around. I don't know, man. Limited. All I know is I've never had unlimited anything. What was my last job we had? How much sick time did I get? We would get 11 days. It usually like worked out to roughly 11 days off for the whole year. And you could roll it over. And at max, you could have twice that amount. So you could have at most for 1 year, 21 days off. But that would mean the previous year, you wouldn't be able to take off any time at all. Then I want to say we got like 5 sick days. It was great. So, and they were like, we give you 5 whole sick days here. And we're like, okay, yeah, but like 3 of those come from the state. So you guys technically give us 2. So fuck off. Hi, Frogsy. I have like 200 hours of PTO right now. Jesus. I like working too much. I used to think I liked working a lot. I just had no boundaries and didn't know how to say no to anything. Unlimited loads of BS when I was... Yes. Unlimited loads of BS definitely count. 80 hours of sick time, only 2 weeks for the entire year. Go to doctors, that's counted as sick time, which is dumb. I had a coworker who... This was like years ago. She would go to her like a dentist or a doctor's appointment over her lunch break because it was that we would get an hour, but she wouldn't have to use any like sick time or time off or whatever. And it was her brother was the owner, and he was like, why do you always go on your lunch? She goes, because I don't want to have to use that time off for a doctor's appointment. And I was like, actually, that's not a bad idea. I get 4. I know, that's what I was saying. I was like, we got like 5 days. 5 days of sick time. They were really fucking stingy with quite literally everything. As most companies are. Everyone stay hydrated. What color? Should I just do different colors? Should I do a Pomo? Oh, sorry, little octopus. My bad. Oh my god, if doctors were on time and respected appointment times, that'd be great. You mean you don't want to get there at like 15 to 30 minutes prior to your appointment? Be on time, have all the paperwork filled out, be ready to roll. And then you have to wait an additional minimum 30 minutes if you're lucky, or up to an hour or more, just for you to get rushed by the doctor. You don't love that? It's one of the best parts about going to the doctor. And yes, I do recognize that it's not always the doctor's fault. You will have patients who want to sit there and be like, oh my god, literally everything about me is falling apart and they have an issue. Have a good time reading. I understand it's not always the doctor's fault. But... And then I like the ones on Reddit where it's like, if you cancel, like within that 24 hours or whatever, they charge you, you know, like $1 billion. But if they cancel on you, fuck you. There's no repercussion. Deal. Click. Accept. Not me looking at Allie's friends on Steam to find you if the picture wasn't enough. What was I looking at the other day? No, it wasn't the other day. I was looking at like my channel or something like that. And I was looking at the last time I beat RE1, and it was like over 3 months ago or something silly. And I was like, it doesn't feel like it was that long ago. I understand it's not always the doctor's fault, but I've also never had a doctor's appointment start on time. A decade ago. Hi, Brevy. I've gotten lucky, knock wood, with my current GP that they have been on time. Granted, I've only seen her like twice, I think. And she was on time both times. One was just like the initial, hi, you're the new doctor for me, checkup, chit chat, whatever. And the other one was, I spoke to her about my migraines. So, which I'm probably going to have to make an appointment to go back anyway, because I think I still have like 1 to 2 refills of the meds that I take when I get them. But I think it says that I guess the prescription or whatever expires January of this upcoming year, like midway through the year or something like that. So, oh, thank God you're here. I've never met my doctor. Is it all over the computer, like network stuff? How's your day, Allie? How was work? We're coloring today because I have a headache. Oh God. You have a lot of things to do. They had a chat, work, tidy up, prep, planner, shower, clean kitchen. That's a lot of things. That's from the Discord. Oh, that's cool that it linked. That's neat. Got myself a new doctor when I moved here. Never had a reason to see him. That's fair. I think it's a guy. It's a person that exists. You did all that, Ari? Let's go. We're just coloring today. Because my head fucking hurt. What if... What's this color? I haven't been to a doctor since sports physical back in high school. God. Okay, guys, go to the doctor at least once a year, please. Guys means all of you. It's not like boys, like all of you guys, all of you people who are currently here and lurking or whatever, go to a doctor just for a checkup once a year. Like, it'll take at most 1 hour, probably less than that. Don't be an Allie and find out you randomly have cancer on just a random doctor visit. No, go to the doctor once a year, easy peasy. I hated my old GP. She was absolutely useless. I hate that. Since I was dealing with the VA, I just learned to navigate the specialties, call them to make an appointment, tell them my GP was supposed to submit the referral. She would thankfully always sign it off, since I used to have to hound her submit the one she said she would. That's so annoying. Planned cancer is better. We don't have enough doctors for everyone to go once a year. Try to go make an appointment today, Bremy, for whenever you can get one. Whenever you can get one, just make an appointment and then go. At least I wouldn't have left what I thought was a quick trip with anxiety. Just tell me I'm fat and stop eating nuggies. No, it's fine. Just drink your water. And then just go to the doctor. Just get a checkup. Let them be like, what's going on? Let me just see if you're good to go. Also, what would I go for? We don't do extreme testing. You guys do. Oh, you can't. Well, like, you can't go for just a checkup if you can't just call them or message them and be like, hello, I've not seen a doctor for any reason in the past fill in the blank years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. And I feel like I should just go just to make sure everything's working like it should. What kind of, just an annual checkup. Make sure everything's working like it should be. I'm old, so they have to check me for butt cancer every year too. You know, no such thing as an annual checkup. Well, tell them you heard the Americans do it and it sounds trendy and you want to do one. That's what you tell them. Go to the doctor. Oh yeah, in case they need to like do a blood draw. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. I'm going to outline this one. Oh, fuck. No, there's no such thing as messing up. Where's my water? The Americans doing it, not a good reason to do it. No, tell them you saw it on TikTok and it's like a new trend. It's like the cool, trendy thing to do. Mm-hmm. See, this is something I want to learn how to do. I've decided, because I've had like a free 30 days on Skillshare that I got. And so now I want to make my own coloring book. So that's something I'm going to figure out how to do. What?
Later, gaming journal. Low energy despite sleep. Usually at least get you a blood panel to check vitamin level. See, there you go. And Theo knows. Norwegian Health Ministry has advised us not to go to the doctor without reason. Well, reason, I don't want to catch Allie's cancer. New vlog camera comes tomorrow. More vlogs, please. I really like watching. I used to watch vlogs all the time back like in university. When did YouTube start? I think it started when I was in university. Maybe late high school. When did YouTube come out? When was YouTube born? When was YouTube created? Oh, why does this say February 14th? It was founded on Valentine's Day, 2005. Okay, where was I? I said I was like my senior year of high school. Is this the one I was using? I think so. So I used to watch a ton of vlogs. So people should do more vlogs. I think they're interesting. This one. No. This one. Oh, this is like a green. A teal. Cute. 2003, my senior year. Oh my god, you're my senior? Damn. Gotta respect my elders. Why did that look purple? Oh, I need to order contacts today. Speaking of not being able to see anything. Y'all pensioners in high school? Yes. You should color. This is about all I can manage today. And you should color too. I would watercolor, but that has a lot more stuff that I need. And I was like, I don't think I'm up for having the glasses of water on my desk, the paint open, all the things. This is easy peasy. I'll see color. Well, then your eyes are broken and you need to go to the doctor. Because look at all this. I don't think I have any color with. I have markers, but I don't color with them. You should get colored pencils. You should get colored pencils. You should get, I know a lot of people, or the ones I've seen lately, use what they're called alcohol markers. And it's so smooth. And I've debated on getting them. They are a little pricey, but they look nice. Can I put purple on this? Yes, I can do whatever the fuck I want. I mean, there's probably still like some deals and stuff, so you could probably run on Amazon and go check out, like, if you wanted markers, you could check out markers. Or you could go to an art store, but that requires you leaving the house. Oh my gosh. Tian, shut up. Okay, but also don't die. Tian, stop dying. Coloring supplies were packed from our move almost 2 years ago. See, you never actually unpack all the things when you move. You just find stuff like years later of like, oh yeah, I forgot we had that. A home lick maneuver. Oh my god. I want the color too. This one. So that's Allie's task, is to go and find like art supplies on Amazon, and then hi Nessa, and then Keisha's to do is to find art supplies that are still packed. How are you, Nessa? Tian drew this PNG tuber. For the days I feel like a gremlin or feel sick and don't want to be on camera. It looks exactly how I wish I felt. I wish I was in. I have a blanket on my lap. I wish I was wrapped in a blanket. 10 out of 10. Enjoying some coffee. Good. I do have paint pens coming for a special project. Is it the ducks? Nothing sexier than a man with many talent. You did too draw it. He says no. You did something. I don't know. I don't believe him. Where's my purple? Duck project, but not the duck project. Hi, buddy. And Bo was napping on my lap earlier. We were very cozy. Well, Tien's the one that made the mouth move and stuff, so. More than what I did. Oh my god. Hi, Bo. What you doing? You wanna lay down on the doorway? Okay. No, okay. Yeah, see, look, I can't do any of this. I just told Tia, I just whined out. I was like, can you do this for me? He was like, okay. I guess I could do every other letter with the one color. I don't want to, though. A man of talented Google searches. You can't Google things. No one can help you. Yeah. Speaking of duck, a duck advent calendar. Got a normal duck on day 1, a blue duck, blue duck with mascara on day 2. I love that for you. Whoops. I have a Gimli. I don't have any ducks, but I do have a Gimli. I love Gimli. Mm-mm. Yeah. Excellent. What? Yeah. Oh my god. Adorable. Drink your water. If I just dump all of them out, well, then I have to put them all back in. That would be annoying. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Back from pizza. I don't know what I want to do first. What is your to-do list? Where is your to-do list? Where are you? Where are you? I see it. All of your tasks sound like a lot, Allie, except for gaming journal. Which actually that one also is a lot because I know what's going to go into it. How many clips do you have to go through? Like off the bat, I would say either... Oh, all of them? Okay. Just the past 3 months. Oh, well, there is a lot because we clip a lot of stuff. Maybe the commands first. Because I know there's also a lot of commands, but I feel like that might be a little faster. Because with the clips are sorting paper. Okay. See, because I saw it go through work, like the paperwork, and I was like, I hear paperwork and just assume it's a mountain load of papers. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. Because you can't do the audio clips without going through the clips first. So you're feeling like go through clips, maybe do that. Then that's done. You could always just be like, for the next hour, the commands will grow once I pull audio clips. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, well then, yeah, just start with the clips. Then you could like do like, you know, the pomo, the work stop kind of situation. I'm exhausted just looking at that. I got a long to do list as well, but minor cleaning, that's also exhausting. Oh my god. Why is everything exhausting? Who allowed that? Finally done throwing shoes at a boss. I love that for you. I was supposed to start yesterday, but I may or may not have played Coral Island for 4 hours instead. That's fine. That counts as being productive though after a long day of work. Let's go. Last committee meeting. Fuck meetings. Fuck meetings. Fuck committee meetings. They're stupid. I love that I know what this means. I don't know what it means, but I love it for you. I'm assuming it's Baldur's Gate. Unless it's Lost Ark stuff. What if CO played Lost Ark with us too? Meetings are overrated. Big one is packing and getting a bag ready for the little library. You can do it. I believe in you guys. We do need a cozy Lost Ark evening. Honor mode tests all your knowledge of cheese in this game. or of this game. What cheat? I have access to a little library like twice a year if I'm lucky, so I gotta make sure I get books pulled off the shelf. I believe in you. And that's like that color. If I make this. Adorable. I want to build a little library in my local housing shelter. Do it. My method's a little crazy. It's fine. All methods are good. I only keep books I've rated 4 stars or higher. Fair. Make exceptions if it was 3.75. Also fair. Trying to minimize my collection so I can get new books. Smart. When I went to this con last year, I came home with 40 new books. So we got to go through some stuff. What's this color? Is this purple? Dark blue. Wait, now I want to do this. You have another. Because the authors are there and they'll sign them. Gets me every time. But when else would that happen though, you know? Like when else could you do that? Not very many times. Because you know, it'd be one thing. Oh fuck, it's fine. You know, it's one thing if you're like you went to a con like that like once a month and got that many books. Different. It'd be like, okay, mate, we need to sit down. We need to have a chat. But you know, it's only like once in a while, what, like once a year or something. That's different. They'll be like, my first book's $20, but if you purchase the entire series, it's only $50. Like, of course I'm going home with the entire series. What am I, an idiot? What am I, a chump? I don't think so. I'm getting the whole series and you're gonna sign it. Whoopsie. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better, which is really nice. It's the headache's still there, don't get me wrong. But I've tried to keep things relaxed this morning and not do too much. And it's a lot better than when I woke up. See what I think I'm gonna do. Tien has like a really large mouse pad basically on his desk. And so I want to get a large plain color, probably black, like mouse pad to put on here, because my issue is the light that I use, like it bounces off of the desk, which is really light, and the white pages and stuff. And a lot of the Ada that I use is a lighter color. So then it blows out everything that I'm doing and it's hard to see like what the true color is. So I'm thinking if I get a black mouse pad type thing, I thought about maybe like a crafting pad, but I want it to be more mouse pad, like whatever this is made of, just to absorb some of the light. And then when I'm painting, I already have paint on my desk. It's hard to see, but I have little paint splatters when I was like watercolor painting the other day. So that way, if when I paint, it can just get on the mouse pad thing and not on my desk. There's an ad coming in 3 minutes. What color should I make the flower? Go down. Oh. I don't think you can hear it. Okay, so it's the first Wednesday of the month and the tornado sirens go off to make sure they're working properly. And I forgot about that because I was like, what the fuck is going on? First instinct, say orange. 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 What's this? That's a peach. That's not orange. Maybe also pink. We can do both. We have multiple flowers. You guys need to move over there. That pink. That's a dark pink. And purple. We got purple too. Pull out all the colors. Purple. This one or this one? Not that it's gonna be hard to. Oh, you know what? I could like do this. Like pink, darker one. Then there's that pink. They look the same on camera. This is why, because then it blows it out and you can't see anything. But then if I turn the light away, then it's dark and you can't see anything. Oh my God. Siren. Anywho. The ads are coming in 30 seconds. So we're all going to take a break. We're all going to stand up and stretch, drink your water, get a snack, look away from the computer for a few minutes. It'll be great. I'll see you guys in a few minutes because I'm also going to take a break. I've got all the pinks together over here. And there's those guys and there's those guys. Here's another orange. Perfect. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Hello. I stood up and stretched and I got a snack. Okay. What was I doing? Let's see. What if? What if? What orange do I want to use this one? Whoops. Oh, a tea advent calendar? No, it would not be extra. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. I mean, if it's at home, how is it going to be used? Oopsie. And you gotta use it because it's that time. You guys need to sit over here. Oh, it's not work time anymore. Ha ha ha. Confirm the Airbnb has a microwave. No outside of the US people come at me. And there's cups. I mean, sometimes you gotta work with what you got. If you don't have a kettle and you only have a microwave and nothing that would be okay to put on the stove to heat up water, you gotta work with what you got. Only doing tea and sugar. Perfect. Told my nephew I'd do a story time with him on Christmas. Now I'm looking at what books to get, so I'm doing none of my tasks. Well, it's fine. You're doing a task. It may not be, if you add it to your list, then it would be on the list and then it would be a task, technically. So if you need a workaround, that's how you do it. Because you can have what, like 10 tasks? Yeah, see? So technically, now you are working on a task from your list, and it's fine. Got a knot in my hair. Go over here. Oh my gosh. Man, I got just zero energy today. Part of me like feels bad for not chatting as much because I was like, well, I don't feel great, but I could probably sit here and chit chat while I do this. But damn, if my energy's been dropping. The headache's gotten better. So like that's also dropping, which is great. It's very much a nap type of day. Stop that, Zowie. Finally finished a book last night. Let's fucking go. I finished A Wizard's Guide to Defensive Baking the other day. And I have Hex Appeal that showed up like I think the day before I finished it, but I haven't started that one yet. And I feel like I'm about to just start getting like all these books come in at the same time. Like that's what recently happened. It is a very dreary day. We had a teensy bit of snowfall, nothing really stuck. So we had a little bit of baby snow. And it's just been like super dreary today, which is a great day for naps
anyway. So like the dreary day plus not feeling great is like the ultimate mix of like you should take a nap. And I'm really, I want to lay down and take a nap later, but then like, but I also want to like play games, and then I also don't want to get my sleep like all fucked up like later tonight. Yeah, I'm also in the camp of like, if your body's like, girl, go lay down and nap, just do it. So we may end up doing that later. Reading a Christmas book, do it. Snowing and coldness, yeah, it's dumb. Like so it's cold, right? But it's like warming back up, and I'm like, what do you mean? It's supposed to be cold. What are you doing? Like, let me get the 10-day. Please hold. And I'm converting to Celsius, so Keisha doesn't have to do any conversions. Okay, so like today, right? We have a high of -5. And then it's hanging around like -8, -3. But then it starts going up to 4 degrees, 5 degrees. And then it drops again to down -4. And then like hangs out around -5 for a couple days, and then goes back up to 4 degrees. I'm like, what are you doing? This is why I'm like, one, this is why I'm going to get more sick. Because I've been so sneezy. And that's probably why my head's going to be hurting a lot more, because it's like the temperature's up and down, up and down. I'm like, it's cold. It's December and it's supposed to be snowing. Can you just be cold and stay cold? Oh, man. Early enough that if you nap now, game then bed, true. Issue is naps turn into full-on sleeps. Mine won't turn into full-on sleeps unless I'm like bad sick. I believe that a nap is at minimum 3 hours. Like 3 hours is a good solid nap time. Like anything less than that is fine. But, and then more than that, it's like, you probably should just stay asleep for a while. I'm gonna be like, I'm laying down for an hour and wake up 8 hours later. See, that only happens like when I'm gotten really, really, really shit sleep, or if I'm really sick, I'll lay down and then it might be like 4 to 5 hours later. I'm like, what happened? So, because then I can't set an alarm either, because then I lay there and most of the time it takes me a minute to fall asleep. Like it takes a little bit. And then I just start thinking about the alarm. So if I like, okay, I'm going to lay down at 2, but I'm going to set my alarm for 4 p.m. Then I'll sit there and be like, okay, well, the alarm's going to go off at 4. And then I check the time and it's like 2:30. And I'm like, crap, now I can only get an hour and a half if I fall asleep right now. It's ridiculous. I've laid down for a nap and woken up 16 hours later. No joke. Are you and T related? Like, T has nap powers like I have never heard of before. And I am envious of those nap powers. We're having wild temperature swings here. Went from -20 to +5 to -11. Like, what is happening? What is happening and why? Like, absolutely not. Like, it ain't gotta be like that. It's like, pick one, you know? And if it's in the winter and it's supposed to be cold, stay cold. Don't do this up and down nonsense. So I'm sure that's not helping. Because like it was nice and cold, but then it's going up a little bit. So I don't think that's helping either. So I might lay down. I could just lay down. I could read. I could go lay down in the dark and read. And if I fall asleep, I fall asleep, because that's what happened on Saturday after we got back from our little mini, not quite a hike walk. Is that we weren't even gone that long and I wasn't super tired. And like Tian was like, well, I'm tired. I'm going to lay down and take a nap. And I was like, okay. So he lay down on the couch and I went
to go lay down in the bed, and I was like, I'm going to read for a little bit. Read one line of my book and just passed out. I'm like, if I pass out and I sleep. That's fine. So that's an option. Like okay, so here's the thing is we have food at home, right? Right. We had a lot of like takeout stuff this weekend because it was the anniversary, right? Right. But what do you think are the odds that I could convince Tien that we should get like McDonald's tonight? And because I know it's just like all the sodium and the fat from the food, but every time I have a migraine or a really bad headache, because I could be hydrating all day, I could be eating like pretty damn good, but that McDonald's definitely helps. Big on. Been craving fries and Coke. And see, and I have a soda because I had a thing of coffee. Because like caffeine's hit or miss. It really sucks. I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, just take some medicine and have some caffeine. And I'm like, my problem is I have caffeine every day, not like a soda every day. I'm trying to like sodas too often, trying to break that, but like coffee every day. And like, so the caffeine plus medicine, because like Excedrin also has caffeine in it, it doesn't really do anything for me. So I know it's like all that sodium in there, which isn't great for you. This is me just rambling now. I'm going to ask anyway. I need you to eat them for me. I will. See, and that's, now I got to eat for my headache and for Keisha. During Friendsgiving, my boyfriend laid down for a nap, slept all through game night, woke up so disoriented. Okay, because I was like reading here and I was like, diapered? I was like, how'd you sleep through all that noise? When you're tired, your body's like, diapered was not the word I put. Imagine though, Tien's dancing. You can't see him, but he is. Like, hi Shay. Like normally, I've been trying to get up at like 6:30 at least when Tien gets up for work. What? Well, when your alarm goes off, let me rephrase. Yeah, like, cause he hits snooze at least twice. And the cat ain't laying on you half the time. You just hit snooze anyway. But like today, and so normally I hear the alarm go off too. But this morning, like my little watch alarm went off and I turned it off. And then next thing I know, I wake up and it's 7:30 and like he's, getting ready for work. And I was like, I didn't hear a damn thing. And it's not that he's loud, but he's also not super quiet, but also I wake up anyway. So I'm like, damn, I was really tired and not feeling great, huh? I'm here to be hydrated and cozy. Oh, we came here my yelling cross country. I'll do it for you. Tien, you should have to get Pizza Cat McDonald's. I have to convince him. See? I gotta convince him. I know. I bet. Don't come up here, baby. Baby, you're my chicken nugget. She just leapt over stuff. So agile. Ugh, me yelling wasn't enough. I think it's because we had like did so much takeout this weekend, which is totally fair. Very agile, very demure. Uh-oh, hold on.
We gotta earn those nuggies real quick. Hang on, chat.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, never mind.
Wow. Oh. She was mad. My goodness.
I love that stuff.
Oh my, she's very spicy. She was not happy. Yes, how we afford the McDonald's. She gotta show the little beans and then get the money. Oh, this is a pretty color combo. Anyways. Unhand me, wench.
No, I feel like they.
Hi, other Shay. Yeah, Beyonce would be like, motherfucker, put me the fuck down. Ugh. She's very upset right now. Hi, buddy. Oh, well, uh-oh.
There you go. Alright, that's good.
Just the foot. You need to jump down? Just the one leggy. Just the one leggy sticking out. It's obviously easier if the regular camera's on. So. Look and see, now you've done a task. Oh, is the timer over? Oh. Oopsie. I forgot how to do anything. Okay. Hi, buddy. All right. What are we doing? I had these on. Now they hurt my eyes. Well, they hurt my face. Bo. He's on Tien's tower. Back to coloring. Good luck on the paperwork, because that sounds like no fun. I have no idea if you said anything or replied my message, because I abruptly remembered I didn't put my clothes in the dryer and had to run. I've done that. Now I want McDonald's. Should have done before I left. Wait, let me go find May. They have steak at McDonald's? Tian says the McRib does not count as steak. What's your to-go-to McDonald's? I do love the nuggies. Also love a double cheeseburger, and I love their fries. Like, they have good fries. Wendy's has good fries. Wait, this good? No. Ah. Ah. Uh-oh, this one's upside down. Sometimes that's it. McDonald's fries is so good. Nuggies, fries, Coke. I use these ones. You stay there. This one. If the darn machine ain't broke. Oh my god. I can eat McDonald's fries in Canada and in Europe, but not in the US. That track. God knows what we put in ours. Their Sprite tastes like battery acid. And I love the way it makes my throat feel. No, but I get what you're saying and I love it though. Can technically order food to my house now. Couldn't before, but it's so damn expensive. It is. And like, it's not too far of a drive for us, but like, we would still have to drive there. Because if it was close, it's like, okay, well, we could walk and pick it up, but like, technically we could walk, but it would be a pretty damn far walk. We coat the fries in gluten. It is rude. Tell Mr. McDonald's to stop it. Like, listen here, buddy. Don't be rude. Quit putting gluten in everything. Okay. Give me this. If I could walk to McDonald's, I would right now. But no, I have to drive and I don't want to drive. Like, I know, I'm like, if it wasn't... It's not super far, but for a walk, it would be a hot minute. And like, I won't be driving. Hi, buddy. Maybe we should just not order McDonald's. But damn, don't. What if I just suck it up and go drive to McDonald's? What if that's what I do? Get the Mickey D's. Drive is nice sometimes. I hate driving the car. I hate driving, period. I don't like it. Maybe I should just suck it up though. We have food here. What if we get McDonald's this weekend, maybe? I like driving, but like reading in the passenger seat more. I'd rather just walk places. Well, you were giving me grief, which I understand because we had a lot of food this weekend. We could just drive there, but I don't want to drive there. We've got food in the house. No, we could maybe get it. Maybe I drive there. No, I can drive there later. Do it. That's cute. It looks better in person. It looks kind of like a little sunshine. Get our groceries delivered later today. Think I can convince them to pick up McDonald's on the way and be like, while you're in this direction. Oh, but homemade fries would be good. No Coke though. Could walk for Coke. At least you could walk for it. But it's snowy. I know, and it's like apparently much colder and more ridiculous there. I don't drive, so I either walk or have my boyfriend take me, but he's at work, so if I want McDonald's, like I would see, like, and I wouldn't have a problem walking to it, but it's just, it's not that close, which probably should be a good thing, because then it's like, oh, well, if you want, instead of using all the apps, you know, which is going to cost a lot for the delivery and stuff, just walk and go get it. But if you can't walk and go get it, then you just don't get it, and then you eat better. So green. Excellent. McCrispy. Wow. Okay. Oh my god. Dun, 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 dun. Whoopsie. Okay. We're doing great. Now. Oh. Who is buzzing my phone? I am busy. I'm coloring. Well, if I make some homemade fries for supper, yes. With what else I don't know, and make a fun drink at home, yes. Do it. Homemade fries sounds so good. I want to go to Keisha's house. Keisha always has good food. Okay. What if? Purple, where are you? Hmm. Ugh. What? Ooh, how's your readathon going? Da, 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 da. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Didn't read much in November, so I'm behind. Try not to let that stress me out. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. No stress. Easy peasy. Da, da, da. Don't mind me, just looking at things. Oh my god. Oopsie. That. Yes. Da, 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 da. This is looking great. Okay. What color should you be? What is this one? I'll make this like a really dark color. This look like together. Excellent. Bless you. Bless you. Took me 2 sneezes to figure out it wasn't a cat. Maybe it was. That's just how Beyonce sounds. She's still angry about being picked up earlier. Adorable. Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of cats. Hi, buddy. Oh, you don't want to be on camera. You want to sit in the chair. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Wait. Okay, well, there is a cat on the desk. But he did not want to be on camera, thank you. He just wanted to go straight to the chair. Oh my god, yeah. You good back there? Oh, can you sit? Thank you. Just checking things, don't mind. Mhm. Okay. Oh my god. All right, I'm done checking things. Perfect. Is there green I could use? This- Like a yellow green? Olive green. Excellent. Where's this? Oh man. Oh. My nonstick pan is starting to stick now, which is pissing me off. Tell it to stop. Tell it to do its job. Tell it if it doesn't work right, you're just going to throw it away and get a new one. That should scare it. Time me out. Say less. Please hold, Bremy. Hang on, I gotta find you first. Where are you? Where are you? Bye. I get tossed when we get doing for sure. We should probably. We have like double of some stuff. But I use it all the time. Like, I use all the stuff all the time. And ours are still good. God, I was involved in so many projects. That's why they had to replace you with 2 people, Allie. Because they didn't realize exactly how much work you did until they were like, oh shit. Truth, yep. And they have both been stressed. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder why. Flower shop. Well, that's cute. Little mouse. Well, clearly I started on this page already. Oh my god. Hi, baby. Okay. What are we doing? I don't know. What's going on here? One told me today things were kind of settling. Like, what? It's been months now. Because this is what happens when you have one person who does an obscene amount of work correctly and well and carries a huge load of the work for their co-workers and for the business, and then that person leaves because they don't get paid enough. They're not, you know, the whole shebang. They don't get paid enough. Company don't really give a shit. They're overworked. They're stressed the fuck out. And so the company's like, whatever, dude. We'll just bring other people in. It'll be easy peasy. It's not that hard. But it is that hard because new people, especially if they're new and like they haven't even been in that company, like they weren't promoted from within, it's going to take a minute for them to even figure out what the hell's going on. And then because the one person's been carrying all of this work that the other people have not been doing, then everyone's going to be like, oh shit, we got her. They were both promoted like from within. Even still, if the one person's been doing all this work, like, then the other people that have not had to do it, then they're like, oh shit. And it's not that easy because then they have to adjust and actually do their jobs that they've not been doing. And then they're stressed out. Go preach. Like, don't get me started on this. Yeah. It's even more weird they haven't gotten it together. They're used to not doing anything or having to do like less than the bare minimum. So having to do their actual job is just brand new, like, information to them. Dylan just experienced this. His old restaurant replaced him with like 3 people. And it's always the higher ups first that are like, what? Well, I don't understand. What do you mean? Why are we struggling so much? We only lost the one person. I don't get it. And then the people there that know, because, you know, if you're lucky, there's always like a handful of people, depending on company size, who did their jobs, but also knew and appreciated how much that one person did and can do. So they know. And they're like, girl, we knew this was going to happen. We were already stressing when they were going to leave because we knew this bullshit was going to happen. But did you listen? No. One day companies will figure out that compensating skilled people is worth more than hiring new ones. But it won't be anytime soon. Exactly. But these new ones, we can, you know, pay them less. They're dummies. We have an ad coming in 90 seconds. I'm going to get up from my desk. I'm going to take a small break. I know we're still in a sprint, but that's fine. So when the ad comes, we'll have about 3 minutes. Get up from your... Well, if you're not at a desk, I guess just get up. Stand up. Stretch. Drink your water. Have some food. Hug a cat. Take your meds. Get some fresh air. Just crazy. I was on the job with no training. That's how it always is too. You don't get any training. We'll teach you the job. No, they don't. No experience. Managed to get it together because you don't have a choice. Set them up for success. And to make it easier, and they're stressed from what yet? Like, you like basically leave an SOP for what all the things that you do, and you're like, here it is. That's all you do, this, and they still can't do it. what grinds my gears is you ask for a raise, they say no, you quit. They hire somebody at the rate you asked for, and you're like, what? And then they can't do the work that you do. Had my meh lunch and a fresh cup of coffee. 100%. The amount of times I've left jobs and been asked to write up a whole guide for what I do that I never had. Yeah. Because, you know, why would you do that, you know, to the people coming after you? Why wouldn't you leave them set up for success, even though you didn't have any of that and you had to learn all that shit on the job by yourself or through trial and error? And when it was error, you would get screamed at. Make it make sense, but you know, whatever. Oh my God. This is why we're all gonna live up in Canada in a commune together. How to replace you? You don't. I know, like when I knew we were gonna be leaving California, the other woman that was on my team, like she was, how old? She's like 10 years younger than me. And so we were supposed to be a team of 4. We were only a team of 2 most of the time. But I was like, I kind of assumed a lead role. I didn't get the lead pay or title until like less than 6 months before I left. They didn't know I was leaving, but I did. And I said, yeah, I definitely will take that back pay and the title that I should have had 2 years ago. I know we're in an ad. I'm with you talking anyway. But when I knew I was leaving, because I have a problem asking for help and I have a problem with wanting to do everything myself, I just started roping her into stuff because smart girl, smart lady, but she definitely, like, I needed to bring her in to like all the shit that I was doing so she would know how to do the same shit and she would be set up to go when I left, when it was going to be just on her. So, and we were on good terms. Like, if I wanted to fuck things over and like I wasn't on good terms with people, I could have just fucking left and then laughed. Working bare minimum right now. So if I ever need to go on leave or I quit, the lab is fucked. And it's kind of fun to know that, honestly. I know that sounds bad, but when you just constantly have shitty jobs and get fucked over by jobs, it's kind of nice to know, like, I mean, yeah, I'm replaceable, but if I quit or you fire me, you're fucked. At least for a good span of time, you're fucked. Yeah, it's nice having slight power. Even to the point we're looking for a new summer student. If we don't get one, things are going to be extremely rough next year, and you know they're going to be. Because they'll come up with something, some like excuse or whatever, like at the last minute. Because you guys will ask continually, like follow up. And they'll come up with some stupid excuse, like right before it's the final time. And they'll be like, oh, well, it's not in the budget. Oh, we didn't have any good candidate. Blah, 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 blah. And you guys, and Keisha's just going to be going, awesome, cool. Great. People are stupid. Companies are stupid. I think the cat has zoomies. Yeah, we're all going to buy a farm. We're going to have cows and frogs and cats. We're all just gonna live on a commune together. They'll be fine. Been asking since September for a new summer student. What does my boss do? Wait until December when it's January start date. Yeah, that makes sense. Why get ahead of things when you could just wait until the last minute and then go to your, you know, what are we called? We're not the superiors. whatever the fuck we're called, worker bees, and be like, I don't know, couldn't find anybody, couldn't secure a person, sorry, you're just gonna have to make do, deal with it. I've been unknowingly doing half of the work for reports for folks at my last job. They got paid way more than I did. Boss told me to teach groups of them to do small parts of my job. They were completely incapable. She was pissed when I showed her because she found out I'd been doing the report stuff. Now she knew why her numbers were wrong. God forbid people actually do their own work. That makes no sense. Yeah, just live on commune, never work again. What student's gonna drop school so last minute? Exactly. Did I hear frogs? Yes, frogs and cows and cats and dogs and all the things on our farm. Because fuck it. No, we're not going to have raw milk, Chugger. No one's drinking raw milk. If you drink raw milk, I'm going to kick you in your shins. Don't be nasty. We'll somehow figure out how to get our own personal Costco and personal Trader Joe's, but for free. Baby, do you have zoomies? Ferret, yes. But they stinky. They're kind of cute though. They'll be farm ferrets and they can just like run around on the farm. Like barn cats. I'm stinky and cute too. Excellent. Okay, break time. Can you dig through a couch though? I can't, but the ferrets can. Allie probably can. Oh my goodness. Okay. I got claw. She does have claw. Okay, I know we just had an ad, so I'm not going to run one, but I am just going to like step away from my computer and go stretch. I didn't do that during the ad break. So everybody else should also stand up and stretch. Look away from your computer screens for a few minutes. Go get some water. Just take a few minutes and relax. I'll be back. Talk amongst yourselves. Hydrate and be sexy. Yes. I'll be back. We're back. Bo is very comfy in my chair right now, and I had to make sure I wasn't going to sit on him on accident. Oh my goodness. Okay. We might do like one more sprint, do like a little short sprint. And then we'll head out. I'm going to rest. We're all going to rest today. Okay? It's going to be fun. Oh my god. Sounds perfect. Good. Just refreshing things. I'm just checking things out. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I hope everyone's had a very productive day, time, stream. I don't know. People been getting shit done. I'm kind of getting shit done. Whoops. I'm hitting buttons I don't need to hit. I saw you guys were reading that that other series by Robin Hobb. Entertain, I have no idea where to start. That sounds like a question for Allie. To me. Because like part of me is over here going, we haven't started yet, still time to join. I need to check and see if it would be at my library. Because I still haven't read the other Robin Hobb books, like that first series they've done. Was it like the Assassin? Like, you know which one I'm talking about. So I think I have those. I own those. I haven't read any. Okay, cool. This is my first. You couldn't find the audiobook on Everend? Boo. I need to check Libby and then Hoopla and see if possibly they're on there. Ship of Man. Well, ship doesn't have an O in it, if you didn't know. Three. You know what's really fun is when the first two books in that trilogy are you have to place a hold, but the third one is ready to borrow. Technically, you can read this one without Assassin's Apprentice. There it is. But if you want to continue, you'd have to go back and read the first trilogy. Got it. Let me... Holy baloney. 16 weeks wait. Why though? Or... is it... Let me check here. Okay, first of all, let's do a timer. Bum, 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 bum. Well, that's wrong. There we go. Okay, so my task right now is to see if I can find this book. That's my task. Okay, well, let me open this. What the hell is in my... Okay, there's that. It would be helpful if I just... Excuse me, Gimli. Oh, sorry. I think Kindle store, but whatever. Go back. Whoopsie. Whoops. Yeah, look, whatever. Finish showing Moonrise Tower employees OSHA violation. It's official. Okay, what am I doing? Wait, what is it called? Ship of Man. Send help. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Is it though? Whatchamabopper? Whoops. Contact is being weird. Send help. I don't want to work. Send help. What if you guys just gave me the book? Okay, it is. I have an audiobook available for it on Hoopla. I feel like I say Hoopla weird. Hoopla. My mass market paperback's already beat up. So what a little annotation gonna do? It's gonna be, yeah, it gives it more flavor, you know? Gives it a little flavor. Okay, so I could get the audiobook. That's an option. Okay, all three are available as audiobooks, so I could do that. So what if though I just go ahead and hit borrow? Boom. Boom. Sick. Okay, but I'm gonna keep this over here because if I don't, then I will forget that I have it. Because I don't use the Hoopla website that much. And I forget that it's even there until May's like, have you checked Hoopla? So. What am I am not done coloring in this pumpkin. Yeah. Oop. No, it's fine. There is no oop. I'm like shaking the whole deck. Excellent. Move it. Cute. I really did just like dump out half of my colored pencils. Okay. This. Should probably give my old team's timesheets back. Maybe. Unless you don't want to. You should keep them and frame them. Be like fond memories. I only kept them because I didn't trust. Yeah, the HR that didn't do anything, who sat on her butt and didn't work. You know, there were a few HRs I didn't trust to get my timesheet, and actually a lot of our timesheets correct. So when I would hand mine in, when shit wouldn't match up, which happened very often, then you'd have to email them with your copy that you kept that you shouldn't have to be like, actually, you shorted me pay and here it is. So she was removing vacation from time cards. What the fuck? Like, what? I don't understand. Like, I know how they don't get fired, but I also at the same time do not understand how people like that don't get fired. Like, how they stay in that one place for so long and they never get reprimanded. Nothing happens. Expect people not to notice. One person was missing 53 hours. Like, I don't understand. Like, this is what pisses me off. There are a lot of things that piss me off. I am a rule follower to a fucking T. And so when you just constantly have people who do whatever the hell they want and there's no repercussions, not even like a talking to, there's no consequences, and they get away scot-free doing whatever they want, doing a lot of fucked up shit. And then you have the rule followers like myself who follow rules to a T. And like, if you mess up one small thing, then it's the end of the world. You're a huge problem. How dare you? And I'm like, what the fuck? Then you have people like this just fucking around with people's pay. Like, what do you mean? Done somebody and there's no consequences. What the fuck? I don't understand. I don't understand. Should have been fired when she sent tax forms to the wrong people. What the? Like, this guy, oh god. That, what was it? It was like it was like our 401k stuff. And luckily there wasn't, like, the place that my company used. I guess like that company was just sending out updates on something. I don't know. So luckily, really the only info, I say only, was each employee's name and their home address was on these information sheets. Cause something had, like, they were doing some, I don't think this may not have been our HR. This may have been the company. I'm not entirely sure, but I think we were all mad at our HR anyway, because I think they had something to do with it. They were sending out these notices to every employee who was a part of that program because they were like updating something or whatever. But whatever they did, it was like, if it was me and then the next person was Penelope and the person before me was, I don't know, Winnie the Pooh. Like, I ended up getting Winnie the Pooh's information. Penelope got mine. And then the next person after Penelope, it's like they shifted everything. And we were all like, what the fuck? Because we were like, first of all, like, why did I get so-and-so's stuff? This makes no sense. But like, it was sensitive. It could have had a lot of sensitive fucking information on it. And you're just sending it out to random ass, well, not random ass people, it's people we work with, but like, they don't need to know all my business. Get your shit together. You have one job. What are you doing? What the fuck? Like, you have one job. You can't even do that. You can barely do your job on a day-to-day basis. Damn. I work with lots of board members. I'll have people send me their social, full color photos of driver's license, passports, all kind of personal information instead of doing their own 5-minute findings or filing. Most people who should know better don't give a thought to their own privacy. But then those same people will be the first ones to bitch about like, but my privacy. First ones. When they're out here like flashing all of their info to anyone. What are you doing? God damn. Didn't mean to do that. You're beautiful. Hi, Liz. Like, I don't understand. I miss you. I hope you're doing good, Liz. Because I know it's getting cold up here, so I know it's getting cold where you are. I hope you're doing good. Government's tracking me via chips and vaccines, but here's my driver's license and social media test. and they'll, just yelling it out, being like, but I'm a customer. My number is this, my personal info, just out loud for everyone to hear. And the employee's like, you gotta stop doing that. Don't do that. Oh, man. Yeah, Kieran, get the stuffed bees. That sounds cute. IKEA always has like cute plushies and stuff. Who doesn't love a stuffed bee? And we know Bremmy's got his shark. Beautiful. Excellent. Pumpkin. Let's see. No, I don't want that one. Yay. I will thank Shay. If I just keep coloring. Beautiful. What'd you just call me? You heard me, Theo. I said, oh yeah, because you're a shark. Uh-oh. Where'd that other paper go? What happened? I need a pencil, like a tin or something. What are you laughing at? Tien got snacks at Costco yesterday. Oreos. Oreos. Pumpkin. What color the umbrella? What kind of snacks? Because I was like, can you just get chocolate snacks? Because I wanted snacks. And so he got some M&Ms. He got himself some trail mix. He got like a thing of Oreos. It's so exciting. It's a good time. It's a Costco box of Oreos. So apparently it's like a shit ton of Oreos. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm tired, right? Right. But I'm feeling better. The headache's still there, but it's decreased. It's down to like a 2. Which is great. Because that means I could play a little bit of Ark later. Great, it's a bit, yeah, like it's nice and dark in here too, that's another reason I didn't want to turn on the camera and I had my little PNG tuber. Because if the camera's on, I mean, I could just keep it super dark and I could be in the dark and you guys just wouldn't be able to see me, which is fine. But like this way, my little PNG tuber does not need lighting. And then I have my little light right here so I can see what I'm doing. So it's mostly dark, but even still being in front of the computer, I was like, oh, it's probably not going to help my headache that much, but we're doing good. So we're doing good. This is good news. Nessa made some cookies for vlog just for fun the other week. Got the ratio wrong, but they were tasty. Almost came out kind of like brownie brittle that Costco used to carry. Yes. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Look, Oreos. That shit was good, CO. You have a bee tattoo? That's cute. You get free Costco membership with your job. That's the dream, honestly. Their CEO once threatened to, and I quote, fucking kill anyone who suggests changing the prices of the hot dog combo. Exactly. We are all blessed that they were like, nah, we ain't changing the hot dog prices. What is a Skagsduva? What is that? Copy. Hey. Oh, it's the bee? Wait. That's cute. That bee is cute. The bee's knees. The bee is so cute. No, tell them not to yell at you, May. Tell them I said shut the fuck up. Tell them a little cartoon cat is gonna come over there and whoop their ass, and I'm bringing Gimli. Why are they yelling at you? That's so fucking rude. You want Oreo? I can offer you an Oreo. That's fucking rude. Like, there should not be a reason. Actually, okay, I take that back. Sometimes you should yell at people at work, but only for certain things. DMG, okay, cool. I'll check it later. Yeah. Because there were plenty of times I wanted to yell at people. Like, they shouldn't yell at you. That's fucking rude. Yell back. What are you doing? Can't see. Uh-huh. I was scrolling through my phone, got McDonald's ad. Really targeted my job for like 6 months. That's bullshit. I've worked this job for almost 3 years, do everything the exact same way I've always done. But recently they want to start saying I'm doing stuff like wrong, I'm guessing. I'll bring it up in meets. No. And be like, since some of you don't know, fuck you. And like, I know the like proper channel would be like, oh, go to your direct superior, or you know, the project manager or HR or whatever, like a higher up basically. But like, if those are also the people who are creating this issue, it doesn't help. And like, you also don't want to sit there and go, hello, can I request a sit down meeting, and be like, you know, here's things like that you or this group has said has been done incorrectly for the past 90 days, even though preceding that, these prior examples, which are the exact same, I did the same way and they were fine. Clearly something's not matching up. Can we talk it out? Is there anything that I am doing incorrectly? Because then that's assuming that you're wrong when it doesn't sound like it. Like, what the fuck? Declined a promotion a few months ago, and I feel like they're just giving me back. What the hell? I didn't want their shitty promotion with barely any extra pay. Yeah, and benefits. There was one at my previous job, because they would like just decide before the, like when it was kind of time, it would be like the yearly reviews and stuff. They had already decided prior to that, like how much you were going to get, which in theory you're like, but Kristen, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, but when it's like, when he had been there for shit, I don't even know how long. Probably it was over 5 years, maybe 10 years. It was a fucking long time. And he was in charge of the warehouse. He had his issues, but like he did his shit and he did it well. And one year they were like, oh, here's a 25-cent promotion. He was like, keep it. And they were just aghast. They were like, what do you mean? You're turning down your, well, not, I guess not promotion, but like your whatever. And they're like, you're turning, you don't want it? You're turning it down? He's like, yeah, if you can only afford to up my pay by 25 cents, clearly the company needs it more. They were mad about that. Like, don't be so fucking insulting. Like, goddamn. Like, hey, you want this position? You'll get an extra $1,000 a year, but it'll be 3 times as hard and time consuming. Those two things don't go together. So hard no. Hard pass. Thanks. Since there seems to be so many understanding, perhaps all regulations and guidelines should be clearly published in a public SharePoint or whatever you use to ensure we're all following appropriate steps. Beautifully written. I literally had to send a message almost exactly like that about something else already. They were so grumpy. I asked for things to be like, why? What the fuck? See, that's a, not to be like, feel like a Reddit right now, but like, if you guys have an issue with employees asking for things to be put in writing, that's a big red flag. That doesn't sound good. You should, one, already have things in writing and available, easily accessible and available to anyone who would need to access it in order to do their job. And if it's not, one, that's a problem. And then if an employee or employees are like, hello, could we request this in writing so then we can do our job how it is supposed to be done? Because again, clearly there's issues here. And you are mad about that, that's a bigger problem. If you want it done a specific way and then bitch about putting it in writing, just saying. Like, what do you mean? Fucking idiot. I had this issue about a month ago because I kept getting in trouble. Their AI system kept saying I wasn't processing stuff until 2 hours later. That's their AI system, because don't trust computers. We don't trust robots. They were saying I wasn't working, period. What the fuck? I'm like, bitch, I'm clocking in at 7:45 and processing them immediately. They were like, but the AI says, nah. I was like, okay, I want an actual punch. Yep, actual punch in and out. Exactly. See, and I'm an obnoxious bitch. I'd be like, that's fine. I can immediately just email you every single day when I get in. Right on that, immediately I'll just start emailing you shit. Every single time. I'm taking a break now. I'm going to lunch now. I'm back from lunch. I'm done for the day. Hi, Gummy. You're always on time. Hi, T. I hope you had a good reading. I was going to say nap. I don't know if you napped. If you did nap, I hope it was a good nap. I know you were reading though. Like, I'm an obnoxious, petty little bitch. Last time I showed up, the screen immediately went offline. The timing, perfect. Yes, I was like, I can send a group message every day when I'm working. Exactly. So you know it's not me. Because if you get the same issue 3 times, you get fired. And I was like, the second time this happened, I was like, if I get fired over dumb AI system, yeah, I'm gonna raise hell. I napped good. See, I'm the pettiest little motherfucking bitch. So I would gladly be like, well, I've already brought this to your attention. I've given you my side and how it is incorrect, even though you apparently just want to trust the AI blindly. So to solve this issue, I will be emailing you or messaging whoever, this group of people, every single day that I log in, every single time I go on lunch, come back from lunch, and leave for the day. I can also email you as soon as I'm done processing things, when I begin to process and when I'm done processing. So just expect a lot of messages, just in order to ensure that the work is getting done, because it's clearly not matching up to the AI. So maybe we could look into that, and this is what can be done in the interim. I'm a petty motherfucking bitch, and I would do it every fucking day. I would send as many fucking messages as I could and and I'd be taking pictures. I'm a petty ass bitch, man. I would be doing everything in my power to cover my ass and be as obnoxious as I fucking could be without like them. Because I'm like, if you have a problem, but I'm showing you that the work's being done because there was a question that the work was not being done and concerns. So therefore I'm providing you, here's your proof that it is getting done, because it needs to get done. I just want to make sure it's going to get done. Malicious compliance. I'm the bitch to do it. Because I've done that shit before. There was like some kind of, I forget what the fuck it was, but I was like, that's okay. I can email you every time. And so and they quickly got over that. They were so fucking over it. You're welcome. Ooh, documenting and requesting an audit from timekeeper. Yep. We have a similar system, Sans AI in the VI. The AI VI. We were required to provide time auditing requests for employees. That would be so good. I love my actual job. It's great pay and benefits. Not going to quit, but I'm going to be petty as hell good about things from now on. Because that's the thing. Like, that's the best part is like, you know, it's petty as hell. And they know it's petty as hell. But like Gumi said, it's malicious compliance. So you're not like doing anything wrong. You're just trying to work around the issue, because here's the issue. So you're trying to find a workaround to make sure everything's getting done at your job. You're just trying to be a good employee. So I don't know why we're mad. God, I love being petty. My favorite pastime. God, I wish I worked with you, mate. I would be the pettiest bitch with you. Not like with you, but like alongside you. See, don't ever get me upset. You get me upset, you're going to have a bad fucking time for the rest of your life. Because I don't let that shit go. I'm a professional grudge holder. On salary, so I always get paid for 40 hours, but their AI is saying I'm not working the 40 hours. So I get their side like, hey, we're paying someone to do like this work, but they're not actually working. It's like, no, do your timesheet yourself, you would see. And I'm sorry, but show me any of their like, you know, higher up people who are actually working 40 hours, because I can guarantee you, not even just them, but like throughout the company, I can guarantee you that those on salary who get paid for 40 hours a week, not all of them are working 40 hours a week. I can guarantee you there is a good amount of them who are working well under 40 hours a week, but still getting paid 40 hours. There's also probably people working well over 40 hours a week. Anyways, is that even legal to not have a timekeeping system and then say we're not working the hours? That's a good question. Yeah, like all the jobs I've had either a physical punch in and out, or one that you had to like log in on your computer, like on your workstation and clock in. That's interesting. I mean, I've never been salary either. I've only ever been hourly. So you're trusting me to open my computer at 8 and close it at 5, but there's really no proof. I'm the opposite. It's the first time I've needed to clock in and out, and I'm having the hardest time remembering to do it. And that's fair. Like, if you're not used to that, if you're just like, if they're like, hey, here's your job, show up at 8, leave at 5, and you're like, okay, and you do it, but then you go to somewhere else, they're like, no, you need to be punching that time clock. That's a very different thing. Alarm set the day, but if something gets in the way of my routine, I'm screwed. See, you need someone like me to work with, because I'd be like, girl, did you clock out? We're good about that, like our last job. Because sometimes things would get busy because we were production, and so like if you go to lunch, or like you forget to clock out for lunch, or you forget to clock back in, so we would just constantly be asking each other when it was busy, like, yo, did you clock in? You clock out? And sometimes you'd get fuck, and the person's running. Since if I start to cry when I get like really, really mad. I'll start to get like really teary, which pisses me off more. because I don't like to cry, period. And then, you know, if you're talking to someone like, and there's an argument and the other person's crying, then the one's like, oh, so now you're going to try to sit here and like make me feel bad. It's like, no, this is just my body's reaction. I'm actually pissed at you right now. I cry at anything. I forgot to clock out yesterday. I had to change it today. But I found out how to do that without having to send IT a new ticket every time. There you go. It'll just take time to get used to. I cry when I'm angry more than I'm sad. Automate an API call to your clocking system. Just have me call you. I'll send you a message. Tell me your work times and then give me your personal phone number or your email, and then I'll call you or email you. Gumi, did you clock in? But I'll do it like 5 minutes before your actual start time. So that way it's not like at the start time and then you go, fuck, and then you have to go run and clock in. It'll be fine. Everyone, have you remembered to clock in or clock out today? Hi, wife. Everyone, drink your water, take your meds, clock in and out. How many times should I allow Excel to crash to call it a day at work? 17. What number are you on, TN? 1. Oh, wait, I finished reading that after. Wife says once. Imagine 16 more times. Excellent. 69. 68 more times to go. I'll start adding the clock in and out to my little spiel. Remember to take your breaks too. Don't work through your breaks. They don't pay you enough. What in the hell is this? That was a weird sound. Get back here. Speaking of clocking out, it's time. Go clock out, Gumi. I like the pumpkin. Thanks. Ads in 3 minutes. And the break is out. Wait, we were on a break? That's fine. My boss needs to learn workplace boundaries. He eats at his desk, stays late every day, and when he says, I'm gonna leave early today, he usually leaves on time. So for him, that's early. We were on a break. Only got 1 more hour. Here's the other thing, Meg. I need to work alongside you because 1, again, I would be petty as hell with you. And then 2, when I'm on a team with someone, absolutely not does no one, higher ups or otherwise, fucks with my team members. Doesn't matter if I'm not the lead. If I am the lead, you're in big fucking trouble. But like, absolutely not to fucking with my team members You can yell at me all you want. You do not yell at my team members. So I've also had to do that. I'm like, no. You don't yell at them. You can yell at me. I don't give a shit. Yell at me all you want. You don't yell at them. That pisses me off even more. We would be a great team. So, you need someone who will get yelled at so you don't get yelled at. Put me on your team. Because I'm just going to get mad at them about it. I'm going to get mad at them and I'm not going to be nice about it. And they won't yell at you. They can yell at me all they want. I don't give a shit. 0 tasks completed. Good. It's fine. This was supposed to be calm day anyway. Task, relax. One of our clients was going off at me the other day. Absolutely not. My manager was like, put him in a call. I got words. Yeah, I'm glad your manager defends you. Yeah, like my photography job, both of them, like, so we would be client facing because we would have like sports teams and like stuff where like the parents would have to bring the kids or the teachers would be there or a coach, like some kind of adult. And so sometimes that adult would get real pissy and real mad, and the other people with me on that photo shoot, that person be going off on them, and I'm like, no. Absolutely not. You yell at me, you don't yell at them. Because first of all, I can guarantee you, you're just being an asshole. And second of all, we're not doing that. Ads in 5 seconds. I'm all riled up now. I'm riled up, but my headache's gone, so that's good. We're all gonna relax. We're gonna color our umbrella and we're gonna relax. Rage, blood flow, freeing up the headaches. I know, I was sitting there, I was like, maybe I just needed to get mad. Because I'm feeling better. I've been doing really good about going to sleep at a normal time. I think like a couple nights it was around 11, but last night it was like 10:30. It was really good. Get a lot of sleep. Oh. I think I moved Gimli around. Gimli's normally like sitting way over there, so like no one can see him. And then earlier I had him like here-ish and the keyboard was up there, but then I was moving stuff around, so I had to move him. I love Gimli. I found a crochet pattern one time and it was for a Gimli beard. And I was like, I really want to make this, but like even the pattern, they were like advanced. They were like, it's a big pattern and this is not easy. And I was like, but damn, I wish I could make that, because they even had like a helmet kind of thing attached to it. It would look so good. I also love Gimli. I love Gimli so much. He's so, like, he's the best. Oh my god, he moves! Oh my god, his little head moves. I never knew that. No, his head moves. No, I didn't know his head moved. Look at him. Yes. Do we yell at our coworkers? No. Should anyone yell at May? No. Hang on. Hold on. Incoming. Such a... Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know, I want all of the Bob's Burgers, like little pop guys. I know they're expensive. I want them though. Someday. I also want the Resident Evil ones, also very expensive. His head moves. Wow. Strange is playing Ark Survival Ascended. I love Gimli. Okay. Excellent. We're gonna color our umbrella. And then we're gonna bounce. So that way I can eat my Oreos and chill. Looking back from ads. Okay, in case anyone missed it because we were in ads, look, I have a Gimli. His head moves. Oh my god. But thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Thanks for just hanging out and being chill while we battled this headache together. It's still there, but it is decreased down to like a 2, which is very manageable. Like, I'm not gonna push it. Like, I'm not gonna go out and like go for a run or go lift weights, because that's the other thing is like I get a lot of exertion headaches when I do, especially when I run. But after a workout, especially if it's more intense workout, I get a lot of exertion headaches, which is something I could also probably talk to the doctor about. But we're gonna keep it chill for the rest of the day. But this was good. Who knew? Because I had one part of the brain cell that was like, we could just cancel stream. Like, you're not feeling great. And even though you're not going to be on camera, like the computer screens, this light, that's probably not going to help matters. But I'm glad I didn't. We were so productive today. Thanks for company. Yeah. Oh, you have a good and safe and fun trip this weekend, May. I hope you have a great time. Fuck work. Don't think about work. I hope you have the best time and safe trip. Made today much better. Yeah. Chill place to retreat to between reading about healthcare in New York or France's government toppling. Great. Yeah. Just come here. We can yell about dumb people and color things. I have a headache from all the coffee. That'll do it for sure. Get some rest, Gumi. Might talk to the doc. Had friends that were runners that got headaches. Turned out to do some inner ear issues. See, it's funny that you mentioned that because, like, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I woke up because normally I sleep on my back, but like sometimes I'll sleep on my side. And if I sleep on my left side, I wake up in my left ear. It feels like it's swollen and it hurts from the inside of my ear. And it's been that way for years and years and years. But I mentioned it to Tien. That was like the first time I'd mentioned to him. And he was like, what? He's like, wait, like your ear or the inner ear? And I was like, feels like the inner ear. So that's a good point. Good shout. Hold on. I'm going to take a picture. Hold on. Because I've had exertion headaches for as long as I've been running. Because I didn't start running until like consistently until probably 2012. And like I've always had exertion headaches. Hard workouts bring them on, but running probably like 85% of the time. Unless I'm just like kind of chilling. But even walking sometimes. But good shout. But thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for coloring with me. May, I hope you have a great time. I hope you get to meet all the people, get all the photos, do all the fun things. I gotta clean this up. I jokingly was like, I'm just gonna dump out all of the colored pencils, and ended up dumping out like half of them, so that's fine. Oh my gosh. Oh, looky there. Hoping the Space Kitty will be there. We shall see. I hope so. Take a nap, get some rest. Yes. I'm gonna be chilling. I'm probably gonna be playing games later because I'm feeling better. We're not gonna push it, but we're gonna be chilling. Everyone drink your water, eat some food, take a nap if you need to, or just lie down. Remember to clock in or clock out, depending on what's going on. Gumi, I hope you clocked out. I'm gonna eat some Oreos. And we're gonna go raid our friend Lydia. So Lydia is doing birthday games with Coco. I don't know what this game is. Unrailed to Back on Track. We love Lydia. We love Coco. The two of them together is always a good time. Out has been clocked. Perfect. I will remember to clock out. Yes. So is Lydia's birthday month. We love Lydia. I just got her book, like her book package in the mail. Hold on, I can show you. Don't go anywhere. Not moved in 3 hours and 12 minutes. Not gonna start now. Why move? Okay. So all of the the Kickstarter stuff from Lydia's Kickstarter for her book, they've been sending that out. Her and Meek have been moving and grooving. This is the book. Isn't it beautiful? The naked cover. This is her book that she wrote. It was originally going to be a novella for, I can't remember if it was for a Lidtember or a GoTel incentive, but it was going to be a novella. Like if she hit a certain milestone, obviously she did. And then it just kind of turned into a full-fledged book. Naked. Yeah, but look how pretty. Look how pretty. So it's a cozy fantasy. So if you are a cozy fantasy girly, May, you would probably like this. It is on sale at her fourth wall. It's on sale on Amazon. It's on sale. I think I saw it pop up for Barnes and Noble. A tale of princes, poets, and personal interest. So we got the Loot Goblin package. I got bookmarks. Shiny. Got stickers. Got some foiled character cards. Also known as ATOPPI. Wait, PPPI. I was like, wait, I left out a P. I'm obsessed. I was very fortunate and grateful to be a beta reader for this. The story is super cute. Very cozy. You would like it, May. I think you would like it. So, Lydia is who we're going to go raid. Our friend Lydia, who is an author who has made this amazing book. You know what? This is probably what I'm going to read tonight, actually. To keep it cozy and chill. Because I've been trying to read before bed. Because I had that going for a little bit. I would, go throughout my day, do whatever. And then I would try to read before bed a little bit before going to sleep. Because it was calming, chill. That's what I'm gonna do tonight. And to my 2025 TBR. I think this comes out December 24th, I think. When it officially launches. So keep your eyes out. But we're gonna go raid Lydia. They're playing games with Coco right now. It's gonna be a good time. I like how I don't bring the keyboard forward. I just reach across. It's fine. But I'll see you guys on Friday. Friday, we're going to play Lost Ark. We're going to continue the lore character playthrough. And I haven't actually touched Lost Ark since the last time I played. So it's been well over a week. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, I don't want to hit rage yet. I'm over here yapping. So I'll see you guys Friday. We're going to play Lost Ark. I'm probably going to play Dino Ark a little bit today. And then I'll see you guys in Discords. I'll see you in other people's streams. I hope everyone has a good day. Remember to clock in or out. Take your meds. Drink your water. Eat some food. Take a nap. Get some rest. Thanks for hanging out. Dino and Sexy Arc. We should do a special raid. Hang on. I know how to do things. I'm a professional. Wait, what should the thing be? I've had here all over my computer. Wait. There we go. Wait. I have to, like, when I'm typing out the shorthand for Princess Poet's personal interest, I have to sit there and be like, tale of Princess Poet's personal interest. Okay, let me go. This. Okay. Okay, boom. How's that? Is that okay? Is this good? Oh, I'm clicking buttons. Okay, well that's not right. Bop. This is fine, right? Right? That's okay. That ain't bad. Let me copy. Okay, grab a raid message. Or do one of these. Do whatever. Make sure you tell Lydia and Coco hello. Say we're gonna have a good time. It's always a good time. It's gonna be chaos. There's gonna be laughs. I'll see you guys Friday. Grab a raid call, and then I'll see you later. Okay, make good choices. All right, bye.